Global Lyme Alliance Executive Board member Kenzie Vath is here. Hi, Kenzie. Nice to see you again. And UK recording artist REN. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
All right, but we got to get this out of the way because you have been singing about all your issues
REN.
with whatever you're dealing with. Very honest, very raw.
That's what's up.
But now you're going to walk the runway for this. So what's going on?
Side quest, man. I feel like it's really, well, these guys approached me. Normally I wouldn't do stuff like this, but they approached me and I thought it was a real important cause to get behind because it's something that massively impacted my life for years. I mean, I didn't think I'd live to be this.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your history with Lyme disease.
I got ill when I was 19 and I didn't know what was going on with me. It's a very rare disease over in the UK. It's a lot more common over here in the States. But so when I went to the doctor and I was like, I'm feeling terrible, I'm feeling all these symptoms, I'm feeling the flu, fatigue, all this stuff, they're like, oh, probably just got a virus, rest, it'll go away. Go home, a month later, it gets a lot worse. I go back and I'm like, it's just getting worse. They misdiagnosed me with bipolar, put me on a bunch of mental health meds, which obviously I just started declining still because my health was, you know, it was going down, so I could keep going back. It was obviously not the right med, so I went through years and years of being through the system, just getting worse and worse on a lot of mood stabilizers that I didn't need. It wasn't until...
It's horrible.
6 years later that I got an official diagnosis through a lot of my own kind of going online spaces. My story's not that common.
No.
I was going to say, Kenzie, like, this is not an uncommon thing.
I'm so proud of him.
Either get misdiagnosed or the diagnosis gets...
I'm so proud of you, REN. It's, I needed this today, you know? Yeah.
missed one way or another.
Exactly.
Proud of you,
Unfortunately, it's too common that it gets misdiagnosed and then goes chronic. So REN is, you know, lines it up perfectly for that.
So how did this event come about? This is the third year of doing it. And why lab coats?
Yeah, so Project Runway, Runway 7 is doing Project Lab Coat, and it is all about supporting Lyme disease this year. So the lab coats represent really the Lyme community and the resilience of that community, which is an amazing, beautiful thing to bring to the iconic New York Fashion Week.
And I see you brought some lab coats.
We do.
They're very stylish.
Yeah, we have some lab coats that are custom designed.
All right, can we buy these, or is it just for show?
It's just for show. I believe they might. I think the models like REN will be able to take his home and keep it as a memory from his.
We wear that on my Saturday night.
Yeah, New York Fashion Week
Out in London one night.
debut.
It happens tomorrow night, by the way, 7 o'clock at Sony Hall.
Yes.
You know, I don't know your fashion sense. Is this your style?
No comment.
Have you seen Ren's video?
Okay. Ren's like, man, I am a style. I love that. The dude is so very well spoken. Ren is very well spoken. And that's why I respect him. He just, man, he says what's on his mind, and he doesn't, pardon my French, he doesn't give two shits what you think. But man, it's good to see him. There's a handsome dude. That's a good looking cat right there, man. That dude's very good looking. And it's awesome to see the progress, you know. It's awesome to see where he's at. Everything that he's gone through, he deserves to be up there, you know. If anybody deserves it, he deserves to be up there. And I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him, you know. Never met the dude, probably never will. But I just got to say I'm proud of him. And I needed this today because there's just a lot going on. I'm stressed about, you know, life, my film that I got to make pretty quick with my team. Team is stressed out, trying to get everything together. But this isn't about me. I wanted to show my gratitude, and I wanted to show respect to Ren and his journey and everybody that's followed him and lifted him up. And he's lifted you up as well as lifting me up. And you guys have lifted me up, because it was so funny the day that I met him on High Ren, which feels, I don't know, it feels feels like I've known him for years, you know, but I just made that video. I think it was like a whole year ago. Yeah. But just getting to know him and getting to know every single one of you has just, it's been the highlight of my life. And me sitting here almost being 40 years old. And, you know, I got to thank God that I made it this far, and I gotta keep pushing just like all of you. And, we got to keep marching on, you know? And, but yeah, crazy to see him up there, but it's not a surprise because he was put here. He was meant to change the world. He was meant to change the optics, change the angles. As the cinematographers say, but I'm glad I'm here. All right, let's keep watching, man. I'm smiling from ear to ear because I'm just so proud of the dude.
Yes, very raw. Anyway, how are you feeling?
These days I'm doing a lot better, and you know, I feel blessed to be in a position where I was able to alchemize a lot of my struggle into music, because I come from a very poor background and stuff, and through that it gave me an opportunity to be in this position where I can talk on behalf of other people and stuff like that, and that's really important.
Well, I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah. And Kenzie, you also had your share, right?
I did.
The fact that he, you know, he's raw, just like she said. I mean, we've all said it. He's raw, man. Like he says what's on his mind, and I respect that, you know. The fact that he's given a lot of us a platform to speak our minds, and I'm very thankful. But yeah, I love the fact that he dove in after that question. He's like, look, this is the background that I came from, but it didn't hinder me. It didn't stop me. And even with my illness and all these things that, you know, that have happened that he didn't have any control over, he still made it a point to survive and to keep pushing, especially for those who don't have a voice. And I'll tell you one thing, it's just made me want to get out there even more and live for those who can't live and who are struggling. And with this disease, man, it's horrible, you know? But man, look at him. Strong as hell, strong as an ox. He's out there doing his thing, man. You got to give him a congratulations.
I've been, battling Lyme for 20 years.
Gotta love it.
And it was really important that I stepped up with Global Lyme Alliance to get into the advocacy work. I just really believe, same as REN, helping people is really what fills my cup these days. When you deal with a chronic illness where it's so misunderstood, the only way to really get it out there is raise awareness and funding for research.
And what do people need to be aware of then?
They need to be doing tick checks. They need to be aware of being outdoors, especially the little ones. I have 3 kids at home and 1 on the way. And
you look great, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm very aware of, checking my kids when they're out and about in the, the grass or anywhere. And it's so misunderstood that they think Lyme is just an East Coast issue. This is a global issue.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from the UK, super
which I love that, we're really highlighting that. Because even in the US, as you mentioned, it's more common. It's not as common as we'd like it to be.
Okay, so if people want to support, can they see this show?
Yes, they can. They can go online to purchase and buy tickets for
let's
Project
go.
Lab Coat for tomorrow. So yeah, they can definitely
Is
Because
that
you
today?
got quite not only
Oh, crap.
REN headlining, but you got a lot of other interesting
Yeah.
Christopher
people.
Maloney's going to be part of it,
Christopher
right?
Maloney's going to be there. We're super excited to have him on stage. Researchers, advocates, patients will all be there on stage.
And it's tomorrow night, Sony Hall, 7 o'clock. Go online, get your tickets right now.
Right.
Thank you for bringing
and
this.
We'll see you at the Global Lyme Alliance Gala.
that's right.
Yes,
In
in
October, which the station Fox 5 is very involved with. Our boss Lou Leone and his wife Wendy really kind of encouraged us to get involved with this, and I'm glad we did, because there's so many people who are still getting misdiagnosed.
Unfortunately. And thank you, Rosanna, for being an honorary chairwoman.
Thank you.
For our
Yeah,
gala.
thank you.
We'll
All
see
this
you then.
awareness is so important, so we appreciate you having
And thank you.
Yeah.
Are you going to be singing during the runway tomorrow?
I'm not planning to, but I can't shut up anyway. So
Maybe hum it too. Maybe he'll do Native New Yorker next time. He'll come back and do it. Thank you so much, Ren and Kate.
My pleasure.
All right, let's check in with Liv for the weather. Liv.
Man, he's such a natural. He's such a natural, man. He's a natural at speaking. Yeah, he's a force to be reckoned with, that's for sure. And he's right where he needs to be, spreading the message about Lyme disease. There's even some things I didn't even know about. I've got 2 children of my own, and I mean, there's a lot that I don't know that comes with Lyme disease, or what to look for. But dang, they couldn't have picked a better advocate, And I love to see it. You love to see your friend succeed. And that's all I want for him, is just to keep pushing, man. I love you, Ren. I love you, Renegades, the viewers, subscribers. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here at 11,000. It took some hard work. It took some blood, sweat, and tears. And, it's going to keep continuing, because if it was easy, everybody would do it. And it's not easy. It's not easy to come on here and talk to probably thousands of people, But I think we're better men for it. We're better people for it, because we're not going to quit, We're going to keep using our voice. I'm going to keep using my platform to show praise, to give those a voice. I mean, even though I have some people come into my comments and they talk bad to me. I actually got a threat the other day, and I don't want to put that person out there, but it's become like I'm just numb to it, But that's the demon, that's the devil in disguise, and they're trying to get me, as well as most of all of you who speak their mind. But again, this is about Ren and his moment. I don't want to take away from that. I'm just thinking out loud, just thinking out loud. And I just wanted to reach out to every single one of you. And if you want, join my Patreon for free. I've got free and paid version. Paid version gets you a little bit more things, but it also gives you the freedom to come into my chat, talk with me, check in with me from time to time. And I think that's what we all need to be doing. Just chatting it up. Just say hi to one another, check in on one another, your family members, your children, your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, your friends, everybody. And I consider you guys my friends. So I appreciate every single one of you. Stay up, stay gold. God bless. It was good seeing you. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Congrats again, Ren.